Nebraska practice here on the offensive side of the football in Memorial Stadium on Wednesday. Hi, this is Sean Callahan for HuskerOnline.com as Danny Langsdorf and his crew are getting ready here for Purdue, not really knowing what to expect with the coaching change of Darrell Hazel.
They've got two good defensive linemen, I think, and they've got a high motor guy, a tough 54. He's a really good player. They got a good pass rush in D end. They got some size on that line. I think that probably is their strength, that defensive front. You know, you can look at the stats and they've given up rushing yardage, but we're beat up, so we've got to be able to make sure and get some guys healthy and get them into the game.
I think they'll do some of the things that has worked for them in the past, and I think they're going to play like they have been because they still have the same staff, but just be prepared for some wrinkles, and some other new things, and we just have to prepare like it's a regular game, and we'll go out there and try and handle whatever they throw at us.
For the second day in a row, left tackle Nick Gates did not practice for Nebraska. That's definitely questioned his status now for Saturday's game, and if he does not play, look for Sam Hahn to move outside to left tackle.
I mean, tackle's where I've been at for years, so I'll bounce out there if I need to do something, and if not, I'll stay at guard. Just whatever needs to be done, I'll do it. I mean, yeah, it's important to have versatility so that if we get in a bind like that, you can step up there and the coaches can feel confident in you going in there and getting the job done and doing the things you need to do to win.
Junior right tackle David Neville was pulled out of Saturday's Indiana game after just one play as he re-injured his foot. Neville has practiced, though, the last 2 days and is hopeful he'll be ready for Saturday.
For the biggest thing was frustration. It hurt a lot, and I was just upset that it happened on the first play. Yeah. And that's mainly what the pounding of the ground was about, because I figured it felt bad enough that I didn't think I'd be coming back right away and I had to get help off the field. I didn't really know how bad it was until after, but yeah, the biggest thing with the pounding was just frustrated. I was really frustrated. So yeah.
I could tell. It looked like one of those things where we meant to come back for the season or something, so I didn't know.
No, it wasn't that bad. But it is. Yeah.
Happy to be out here this week, though?
Of course, yeah, without a doubt.
And there was even a moment in Saturday's game where center Dylan Utter was removed because of a hand injury, which meant that Corey Whitaker had to step in and play guard.
Like I said, he's practiced some at center, but he hasn't practiced with me. But when he first ran in, I told him that we didn't need a guard. And he took his glove off and said he's playing center, so I was just like, okay, I hope we're a gun because I need to get some under center practice snaps with you. But he did a great job. He made the right calls and got in there, and that's what I applaud Coach Cav for, is getting those guys prepared, because you never know. Those guys have to come in and make plays, and Utter was down for, I think, 2 or 3 plays. And Corey went in there and we marched down the field and we got in a position to score.
And despite all the injury adversity Nebraska has faced on the offensive line, one of the real highlights was the 15-play drive they put together in the fourth quarter that took up nearly 8 minutes of clock.
Well, I think it's their will. You know what I mean? They toughened up and got after it in the fourth quarter, and we were all over the place earlier in that, so we just got to get consistent.
And finally, there's been a lot of debate about Nebraska's number 8 national ranking, if the Huskers are really worthy of that ranking. It was a big topic in the postgame for quarterback Tommy Armstrong, and he brought up the issue again here on Wednesday.
I honestly don't use it as fuel. I play my game just like everybody else on the team. We play our game. We really don't care what they say. At the end of the day, this is what we prepare for. We play. You play every game to win it. We're 6-0. Nothing really people say about it besides we're 6-0. So, last year, we got criticized about whether we're good or not. This year, we get criticized whether we're good or not, even though we haven't lost a game. So, it's going to happen. Whether you're doing good or you're doing bad, doesn't matter. They find reasons. So, like I said before, we take each week like it's an important week, and we're ready for whoever we play. We just take each week and we prepare as much as we can and we go out to win the game.
Running backs coach Reggie Davis also told me that Divino Zigbo was rusty on Saturday just because he missed so much practice time. They're optimistic, though, that Ozigbo will be ready to go here on Saturday. With the Huskers here in Lincoln, I'm Sean Callahan of HuskerOnline.com.